They tripping on this trip, y'all. Somebody went on a spiritual retreat, taking their kids all wrapped up in one. Family vacation, huh? Okay. Make it a little simpler, huh? Somebody feels as though there is someone that they are connected to who is simple minded and who is infamous for some destruction when it comes to pleasantries, right? This person is very rude. This person is very rude, and I'm hearing that they think that they could outthink you when it comes to a lawsuit that they are under. Um, this person has been in disguise for too long, and since we're releasing baggage this season, the G's want to release this on you. They do. I'm hearing spots. That can be an animal's name. That can also be, you know, I'm hearing when it comes to these spots that somebody is seeing when they are looking out in the distance. They could be on a boat traveling as well and they're seeing some spots in the water. There is a woman, could be a man in his feminine energy, who is waiting on their harvest and their ships to come in, okay? They've been winging it. They've been winging it. And they've been successful by just playing it by ear when it comes to business endeavors, business relationships, and when it comes to them having this mask on, because they have folk under a little spell, under the assumption that they are coming with some positive divine energy, and this person is just not positive at all. Okay, this person is trying to create an ending for someone, okay, because they are at a loss. They are at a loss. They are in the mindset of feeling like they just went through a crisis. This person feels like, you know, somebody hurt them really bad. They in their feelings and they know this is the end of the road for them. So they got a trick up their sleeve. Yep, they got a trick up their sleeve. So this person has been working on this for such a long time. Do you understand me? And they have their hands in the cookie jar. The cookie jar. They may be dressed in all blue. Something is all blue that they have on or they may be carrying. Mm. So they blew too. They didn't blew a gasket. I don't know, it might be something wrong with somebody's car too. Um, but when it comes to bringing some glory to this adventure, they're trying to make it exciting this last vacation, So they've been working hard towards it too. And they excited about exploring a new avenue. This new avenue is the route to this creative intelligence that they've been working hard on. Okay. Yeah. I'm also seeing that because these creative intelligence haven't been working, this person of interest that they have their eye on and that they don't want to let go of, they don't want to let go. Okay. But this person that they are infatuated with or Their name can believe or R, huh? Could begin with a R. I'm seeing 508 on the clock. But this person who doesn't want to let go, right? They have this mask on. And the reason for this mask is, is to trick this man, to trick this woman. They've been watching them like a hawk too. They've been, all on a jock. I don't know if this is a marriage that is about to end or this is a relationship that this man or this woman was hoping was going to turn into a marriage, okay? But the consequences of one's actions, um, the consequences of one's actions. There has been a disenchantment spell casted. Did you hear me? Yep. There has been a disenchantment spell casted. So there is someone who is connected to some source energy. They alchemize energy on a regular too. Um, this person has not only been using the power of their mind, they've been using the powers that be. The powers that be could be, that they are worshiping false gods. It could be that they are into some sorcery. It could also be that these powers that be could be some ancestors who are not of the highest of the white lights and those who are of the living, right? Using this man or this woman's family against them because this relationship is coming to an end. I'm seeing somebody who a little antsy, timid. They usually on their toes too. You hear me? They usually on their toes and they're known for being a little chatty Cathy, um, a nice host or hostess. This person is conventional for being sociable. But when it comes to this good harvest and this I don't know, it's like a shipwreck or something because those spots, could be somebody not seeing straight and they gonna drive into a brick wall. Those spots could be, something cropping up in the water. Something cropping up in the water. I just heard Titanic and I don't know why I'm chuckling. But water could be an element. And this water is trying to put out some fire. This water trying to put out some fire. The energy has changed. There is no more inspiration in this connection. Even though, I feel as though the comfort levels have been made quite nicely to fit one's perception of a happy home. The impulsiveness when it came to hopping into this relationship, someone didn't know that there was going to be a quick change, and this change was going to be, a bunch of spying that was going to occur. Someone was going to feel like they were being handled, and someone was seeking some authority over a situationship, being nosy so that they can secure their emotions and make themselves feel like they had the one up on this person that they're in a relationship with. Now, what's not known is that someone is faithful when they want to be, but someone also, has these inherited gifts, and these inherited gifts are kind of like universal right now because that's all you hear. That's all you hear is people cheating on one another and the woman bashing the man and the man, dragging the woman, period, point blank. But because of some financial means, somebody able to make sure that the home looks good. Material successes is about, what somebody could do for the other person, really, and how they look. It's about status. But when it comes to this balance, this balancing act, it's a malfunction. Because whoever this woman is, this man, put her on a pedestal, or whoever this man is, this woman, put him and set him on the throne. And that was probably, not a good idea to do, is what I'm hearing. It's almost possible that it's dangerous because somebody is emotionally unstable, and it feels like, this is, if this is a vacation or something like that, I don't care how long it is. It could be 2 days to a week. It's going to seem like it's an awful long time, because whoever this person is who's posing as the creator, you hear me? Posing as the creator. Someone is about to have to be honest within this week coming about some boundaries that they crossed. These boundaries could be, on this trip too. You hear me? It's a trip on this trip. It's a trip on this trip. This trip that everybody is going on, this long road, this long stretch of road, it wasn't just for fun. You hear me? No, it wasn't just for fun. This is to bring about some lawsuits. This is to bring about some bad news. This is to bring about someone having the one up on you, kind of like gaining on you with this disguise that they have on. This ugly ass mask now, because they ain't looking so hot no more. Again, someone was posing like they had this higher spirituality and that they were on their true path, and they were excited about these new ideas, and we'll call them downloads. I'm hearing that somebody was receiving, and that they were blessing them with these downloads or something. you know I'm hearing that there's about to be a great loss that someone is about to experience too, because someone is faithful to a path, but it's just a material path. Someone is faithful to a soul path, but it's just to make sure that their soul is liberated. You hear me? On a conscious level, I'm hearing, when it comes to the destructive path that you know about with this person that you were once infatuated with or smitten by. You may have put on a, Captain Save 'em cape for them because it was a lot of opposing threats in their life, trying to mend their broken heart. I'm hearing aha. Still got a lot to learn, and it's gonna drag out. Next season, somebody sent out a health spill, right? 1411, I'm seeing on the clock. This was their mission. This is their mission on this vacation, present day. Because they don't feel like they have what it takes to keep somebody under wraps. So they made friends, a business deal with someone that they feel as though is good at what they do. They want this person that they are enthralled with to release my soul gang. So this trip was planned quick, eh? But guess what? What they are not recognizing, analyzing, and realizing is that at the beginning and the end of the day, it was way too early for them to even think about collaborating with any romantic lifestyle with this person, right? It's like they throwing out too. It's like they throwing out because what they are discovering now is that they are with a devil energy. They woke up. You hear me? This person's they have a ravenous sexual appetite, and there's been some sort of transformation of spiritual demons that are absolutely making sure that somebody wakes up further. Because look, what this person thought they were doing, they thought they was about to bind somebody to them, not knowing that the person they in this relationship with has been going through a spiritual transformation. They've been waking up and they became uninterested and out of love because they have been going through a transition of rites of passage. They thought that this trip was going to be pleasant because they was going to be by water and they couldn't wait to go. So this attachment that this man or this woman have is kind of like a addictive attachment too, because they're addicted to their sex. But I feel like it ain't been no sexual energy, right? Because again, this man or this woman is waking up, and when they wake up, they have this divine love on their brain. You hear me? Even if they roll over and they looking at this person, they seeing their divine counterpart. Do you hear me? And they about to go for what they know. They going on this trip, but they go on for love. They don't want no more lovers. They don't even care if they losing out on some financial prospects by leaving this person. Oh, let's say it then. So expansion and progress, but no focus on this relationship. They about to break what can we be friends? So I'm seeing two. What is that syndrome that the mothers do, make their kids sick so they can take them back and forth to the doctor so they can get sympathy? I feel like this man or this woman, y'all take it how it resonates, that's what they're going to be doing with themselves or a child, or they could be trying to harm you, give you something you allergic to, or putting shit in Visine and stuff and whatever type of other, hallucinogen or something in your food or in your drink is what I'm hearing, because somebody is being very immature at this present point of time, and it's going to continue because what they're trying to do is cause some obstructions to your flow. You hear me? That can be your flow when it comes to your to ejaculation is what I'm hearing, guys. When it comes to your urinary tract or something, ladies, I'm hearing something about your like esophageal problems as well. Why am I hearing that? Because in this I ain't shit attitude, I'm hearing somebody's being a wise cat. hmm Because yeah, they popping off. They popping off because again, they connected with somebody. You hear me? It's a trip within this trip. They connected with someone who they feel as though have a higher spirituality, and they planned this trip, or they will be planning this trip. That everybody gonna go on this trip, take it how it resonates, so they can fully understand they mate and cause some sort of deep transformation, a change within the job, a change within the home or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a change within this situationship. They trying to resolve something. You hear me? They trying to recreate an illusion. Mm, yeah, they trying to recreate an illusion. So I'm seeing when it comes to, you know, secrets and someone being vast in spirit and someone being highly emotional about some secrets and questioning whether or not a motherfucker is the enemy just because, they have a lavish lifestyle or they're able to provide this lavish lifestyle. They can't provide you any spiritual security. They can't provide you any emotional security. This person's soul isn't beautiful. You hear me? And they were sent by the opposition, by the enemy. Yeah. By the enemy's assigned to throw you off of your destined path. So someone does have an illness, right? They do. And I'm seeing someone is highly afraid. It's someone has an illness and they're afraid. Someone is ailing right now. It could be something wrong with their vision. Okay. And yeah, it could be something wrong with their vision. It could also, it could be this gaze, is what I'm hearing. The gaze, the look, this gaze. Hmm. Yeah, this gaze. Is someone gazing into a fire? Huh? Someone gazing into a fire, they lighten up and gazing into a fire. Is this a discovery of this root as well? I'm hearing something about a ginger root and something, some other root. It's a root that's being dug up as well. There is a personal effect, you hear me, that has been buried, is what I'm hearing. There's a personal effect that has been placed in a jar. What you need to trust and get excited about is that this dark woman or this dark man and all this dark ass energy, they are an apprentice, okay? But there's a new thought, a new love, a new smile, a new energy, some new spirits that has come over someone. And they mean business. They rectifying some shit. Yes. So this disgust that you may feel when you look at this person, someone has um an imaginary friend is what I just heard. Somebody has an imaginary friend, but this imaginary friend is not that imaginary. This imaginary friend, they're imagining that they're acquainted with this person. You hear me? This is this is the person who was stuck in this situationship. They're imagining that they're acquainted with their divine mate while they're stuck in a karmic relationship. Is it too late? So someone doesn't have any patience and they're going through all type of fucking changes, and these changes have brought forth some disapproval of management with their employment, because I'm feeling like right now they're supposed to be mastering whatever job, whatever they're supposed to be skilled in, they're supposed to be mastering it. But there's going to be some change with their work. It's going to be, the combination of partying and working is, the employer is not going to have any patience for that. So I'm seeing within this union as well, Someone had the big head because it was about status. They are with a leader, okay? Someone who's a leader in their community, and they started off as friends, and that's how they were supposed to keep it. But now this vacation within this vacation, this trip within this trip is occurring, okay? And this is someone's resolution. This is someone's secret. They've been searching for help and they feel like they found it. This is a decision that they made because they've been weighing their options on how they was gonna keep this man or this woman. Because they feel betrayed, because it's the end of the road. They feel betrayed because they feel like this person is leaving them for someone and it's not gonna happen, exactly like that. But yeah, somebody on the warpath. And they've been trying to plan somebody's death. Yep, because they jealous and envious of this person that they know they are absolutely positive this one who's off their rockers who planned this trip so they can go to this trip within this trip so they can trip too. And it's something with some psychedelics. Okay, they trying to speak to somebody's goddamn higher power, but it is a low vibrational entity. You hear me? So someone is highly intuitive, very gifted, a gift of vision. Might not be what you think it is. Those aren't bubbles, those are orbs. And yes, she would be a great wife. Yes, she would be an awesome mom. Yes, yes, yes. So be calm, okay? Because you have a high priest, a high priestess in your energy. And I'm hearing that they are the master of their craft and their skills. And I'm not talking about just me, baby. Okay, or anybody else that you listen to on YouTube or any other podcasts. You have someone who is highly intuitive, who is coming to save the day. You hear me? This is someone who is going to make sure that you secure your perimeter and make sure that this magic wand that's being waved, that you don't get up out of your hookup and be ready to fight. You can be satisfied with your own money instead of a love reading. I'm hearing you got an unexpected fortune coming. It's a harvest coming, but this harvest is about your peace being created, your peace being created, period. Your peace has been disrupted on purpose. So now, Spirit said you have to choose wisely. High Priestess energy, like a mug, someone is very intuitive and they know all the secrets, all of them. They have a lot of esoteric knowledge. They are very skilled in their craft. And I'm hearing, someone just made some discoveries about someone being spiritually inclined, and they're trusting and believing that they are psychic, and they are feeling a lot of the intuitive downloads that they hear from them. Just like earlier in the reading, someone was giving somebody some false spiritual gain, but it's somebody that they know who is smart, you know, and they've been thinking about them. Um, even though they've been going with the flow of their life, they wake up thinking about accomplishing their goals. They really, one goal in place is them mastering themselves because they feel like their divine mate has mastered themselves. So on this voyage, on this vacation, on this trip. Within this trip, this man or this woman is traveling also. They bossing up spiritually. They releasing some devil energy. They waking up with something else in their cup. You hear me? They dealing with they self. They know that now the lights had been turned on when they were with their divine mate. That was when they were aligning, and the harmony that they experienced with this divine love and how content their heart was. They are feeling that now, and after this trip, they will be traveling. They will be traveling to the other side of town, to their divine love's town. Take it how it resonates, okay? There's some dark energy trying to stop this from happening, but let's face it, there are some obstacles when it comes to letters being written, texts being sent, and emails of that nature. Y'all know that never works for y'all, is what I'm hearing. Always some obstacles when y'all write one another. So somebody want what's yours. They want your soul mates if that's who you choose, and they want your twin if that's who you choosing. But trust and believe, and lo and behold, there's gonna be a quick twist of luck with this karmic. Let fate take its course. I love y'all. See you.